Good morning, my dear yogis, for those who will watch the class in recording afterwards. I invite you in a standing position today, okay? We'll start like that for now. So we will shake for a bit. Just bend your knees a bit, okay? And let your shoulders to go down, 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 down. I want your stress to release the shoulders, maybe like that a bit, so you feel your arms are heavier like that when you bend a bit forward. And connect with your breath. Exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale. Inhale. And release from here. Start to rock from side to side. Maybe you feel some echoes of the shaking in your body. Find your center here. Legs are hip wide or maybe even shoulders wide. Find some center here. And try to shift your body weight from left side of your feet. It is outer side of your left foot, inner side of your right foot, to outer side of your right and inner side of your left, like that. So there are not much movement in the body, but you feel movement in your feet and you understand the connection with the flow. Good. And then you are standing in the center, you found your stability, and you realize the 3 points in each foot. It is the under pinky toe, under big toe, and in the center of the heel. Realize pinky on the right, pinky on the left, big on the right, big on the left, and the heel. Maybe you want to rock back and forth to realize those 3. And then you found your stability. Good. Same way you try to find the stability in your mind. I did a very nice meditation today in the morning. So my mind feels stable. Make a deep inhale. And exhale slowly. Release all the extra thoughts. Feel your body relaxed, grounded. And let's think about our intention for the beginning of the class. Good. I realize that I'm not the person I would like to be yet. I realize that circumstances around are not perfect, but they're exactly what I need to become the person I want. So I need to be attentive to my surroundings, to everything that's around me, to people, to circumstances. And I have to see in those circumstances something I want to learn from, something that helps me to grow, something that helps me to become stronger. So my intention for today is become more attentive and more strong to react not at once, but after a while. If I get some trigger, I have a gap in between trigger and my reaction to think what kind of reaction do I choose to become stronger and not weaker, to not offend people around me, but to react with kindness, with wiseness. So let us practice today, be a bit slowly, deeper than usually, so we can extend this gap in between trigger and reaction. So we can ground in our body, realize our breathing, our feelings. and react after we realize it with control and with wisdom. And you can open your eyes. Soft knees, inhale, arms up and down. One more up and down. So nice. Up. Interlace your fingers and stretch, 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 stretch. And then down, again, again, again. So we'll now connect breath. We will do it pretty fast, rhythmical, okay, to wake up the mind, wake up the body, to bring a lot of oxygen to our body, okay? And of course, this will help us to warm up quickly. So on the inhale, our arms go up. On the exhale, we do the twist. Knees are soft. Our right arm go forward, left arm go back, and both arms go up. Also contract your palms, fingers look down, and you really properly feel all the muscles around your left shoulder blade, okay? Inhale, arms up. Exhale, opposite side. Feel your right shoulder blade most of all, okay? Also, you feel your hips, you feel the twist in other zones, but this is the area you need to pay attention to. Let's go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Continue. Last few more. The last one, inhale and rest. Good. Okay. Now, few work with the sides. Inhale, body weight comes on our left foot. We can bring our right on the hip, and we stretch out our left side properly. Feel your hip here as well. Exhale down, or yeah, inhale, exhale. I like to separate my arms. Okay, so let's go. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Push your hips. Good, and the last one. And relax, very nice. Maybe one more inhale, arms up, and then you bring the energy to your stomach, okay? And feel the stimuli going up to the head. Very nice, okay? So we'll now do twist in a standing position. On the inhale, arms go to the right and up. Left leg is just about the floor. We stretch the diagonal of our body. And then on the exhale, we do sharp exhale to squeeze this diagonal, okay? So elbows go behind the knee, the left knee. We stretch and exhale, we squeeze, okay? Inhale, exhale to start. Also rhythmical and sharp. Let's go. Inhale, exhale, everything through the nose. The last one. Very nice. Inhale, arms up, exhale to the center. One more. Good. And we'll do the same to the opposite side. Left, inhale, exhale. Few more. And the last one. Good. Inhale. And exhale slow. Inhale. And exhale slow. Okay. The last active breathing, we will use the shoulders, okay, also in and out through the nose. On the inhale, we kind of pull the air inside, chest goes up. On the exhale, we push arms from us. You will understand how to do it as soon as you do the exercise itself. So inhale, the knees are soft, chest goes wider. We open the chest and fill lungs with air. Exhale, sharply, arms go to the side, and you want to squeeze a bit your chest to push with your diaphragm all the air out. Let's go. Inhale. Two more. The last one. And release. Again, arms up. And to the center. Very slow exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Very nice. One more inhale without arms. Exhale fully, knees are slightly bended. Retention after the exhale, abdominals in and up, chin to chest. Release the logs, inhale. And just take a moment to realize what is going on with you and what your crazy yoga teacher is doing with your body, with your mind, how your body feels, how your mind reacts. After the retentions, we feel a bit later all these changings in our mind. Okay, very nice. Stand in the beginning of your mat. Okay, on the inhale, arms go higher. Exhale, we bend forward, hand interlace the arms. Few more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. The last one. Inhale. And with exhale, interlace your fingers, leave your body bended for now, and just walk one knee and the other knee. Yes. And arms go low behind you. From here, you can release your arms from above the floor and just do the elbow locks and maybe pull yourself a little bit lower. Very nice. And again, make sure that your feet are parallel to each other, that your outer edges of the feet are parallel. Interlace your palms again, and then pull your pelvis down and open your chest. Shoulders are open, tailbone gently in, deep inhale. Exhale, connect your shoulder blades, pull them down. One more inhale. And exhale. Very nice. Inhale. And exhale, release from here again. And one more. Bend one knee, then the other knee. Feel your hamstrings. Say good morning to your hamstrings. Very nice. And bring your arm on the mat, okay? You can take a plank position straight away, or you can bring your knees on the floor, okay? So heels go away, glutes are engaged. You push yourself from the shoulders and pull shoulders down. Stomach is engaged, pelvic muscles are engaged, and we breathe deeply. Inhale, exhale. Few more in and out. One more in and out. Knees on the mat and release. Your pelvis go above the knees, arms go forward. And chest goes down. You stretch your armpits here, rock from side to side. Find your center, maybe separate your knees a bit. Fingers on the mat, and you lift your wrists high. Okay, try to bring your armpits lower, but your wrists higher. You can bring your forehead on the mat or chin to deepen your bend. Breathe deeply and smoothly. Very nice. And release from here. Cross your legs, bring your pelvis on the mat, okay? So we will continue with upper back and then we'll go to our lower back, okay? So bring your fingers behind you, okay? Thumbs look to the sides. I will, yeah, do like that a little bit. Good, very nice. So what we do now, you can do it from your forearms if it's really difficult for you to do. In this case, you open one forearm to the side, okay, and just work with one side and then the same thing you do with another side. So what we want to do, we want to leave the pelvis to open the shoulder. The thing that we just activated through our plank position, we need to stretch it properly, okay? And also engage the back and the back of our thighs, okay? So this exercise is very nice for now. So on the inhale, we lift pelvis, open our shoulders. Exhale, we go down. Inhale, opposite side. Exhale, we go down. Inhale, left one. Exhale, down. Believe me, you need it. Even if you feel that it's not comfortable for you, this exercise is amazing for your posture, for your upper back, for your breathing, for your lower back, for your legs, for your glutes, yes? One more inhale. Amazing. And the last one on the left, inhale. Good. Inhale up. And release from here. Very nice. So from here, you pull the soft places out. Knees are slightly bended. Inhale, your back is straight, and then you bring your stomach on the thighs and gently push your heels away. Deep inhales and exhales. Here, release the tension in your lower back. Good. Try to find, maybe on the inhale, you can extend your spine more. And maybe on the exhale, you can bend a little bit lower, make your body softer. Move if you need to move. We will do a proper twist now. Good. One more time, inhale. Exhale as low as you can. And release. Okay, your back is straight. Spine is straight. Your left arm is on your left shin. Your right arm goes in under your left armpit, okay, like that. It goes to the floor, okay? Your right glute is in the air now. And it helps you to bring left shoulder down, like that. So from here, you straighten your spine. Your left hip is totally on the mat. Right hip looks up. And you open your right shoulder to the right and try to bring shoulder blade down. Gaze behind your right thumb, like that. And you breathe deeply and stay in this pose a little bit longer, okay? Deep inhale and exhale. All the twists direct energy to the central channel. It brings our mind to all the wisdom, all the understanding of how world works, how things work. The more energy is in central channel, the less anger, the less desire we have in our life, and that is why we are not tortured apart with our emotions. Good. Release from here. Your right arm again pushes you from the floor, and you bring yourself up again in Paschimottanasana. So from here we will do the opposite side. I will do it now like that. Your straight spine, right arm is on the thigh, left goes under your right armpit, supports you. And that is why you can very gently bring your right shoulder in the mat. Straighten your spine on the inhale, okay? Because we can do twist only on straight spine, not to hurt ourselves. And then on the exhale, we open our left shoulder to the left, gaze to the left. Maybe you want to grab your toes here if you want. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Shoulder blade lower. Okay, feel your lower back, your hips. Very nice in the beginning of the day to do such a deep but gentle twists to feel much more freedom in our body, in our chest, because the shoulders are open, and in our lower back. Okay. Good. One more deep inhale. Exhale, totally relax. And come back. Your left palm pushes you from the mat. And you lift yourself up. Very nice. Okay. You can see that body feels absolutely differently. We'll do vinyasa now and work with our feet. Exhale, pelvis go back and down, arms forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chest in between our palms. Open the shoulders, push the mat from you. Inhale, slide into cobra. Stay here for a while. Exhale, pelvic muscles in and up. Connect your legs. Inhale again, push yourself higher. And exhale, downward facing dog. Push pelvis back and up. Gentle, tiny little step forward with your feet towards the arms. Stretch your armpits, wave your tail, yes. Push your pelvis to the right. Left armpit is stretching. Push your pelvis to the left. Right armpit is stretching, yeah, from the sacrum to the armpit. And then you gently bend one at a time, both of your knees, push your chest towards it, push the mat with each finger. Next, inhale, we push with fingers and palms from the mat, pelvis go up, and then heels go down. Release the tension from the neck. Deep inhale and exhale. One more inhale. And release. True plank position. You bring your left leg in between your arms. Okay, and take a standing position from here. Very nice. I'll lift my camera again so you see me better. Okay, so from here, your feet are on parallel lines, okay, not in one line because it will hard for you to feel stable, but on parallel lines. And your right heel goes a little bit inwards, not just behind, but inwards, okay? But your right pelvis look forward in one line. On the inhale, we open our chest, our right glute pushes pelvis forward. And with exhale, we bend our left leg, okay? Maybe separate the feet a little bit more. And we stay here trying to open our chest as much as we can. We push the pelvis forward. We open the chest and we feel the left leg. Deep inhale. Exhale here. On the inhale, we leave left leg behind our right thigh. Right arm goes up. And with exhale, we bring right elbow behind the left knee. And try to connect palms near the chest. Next inhale, we bring the palms in the center of the chest from the armpits, okay, to deepen the twist. Right heel goes behind. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale. If you want to go deeper, you can open your arms. Inhale. If it is too much for you, you can bring your right knee on the mat. One more deep inhale. And exhale. You release from here. You can make the step more narrow and gently bring the torso towards your left side. You can use your blocks here to support you. Like that. Okay. Maybe you will just bring arm on the side or shin. But what you are gonna do is to straighten the back, tailbone go behind, and with exhale, you come closer to your left leg. Our hamstrings are warm and prepared already. Deep inhale and exhale. You can grab your elbows behind your back or do a namaste mudra like that behind your back in this position. Deep inhale. Exhale. One more in. And release. Very nice. Arms on the mat. Left leg goes behind and right leg goes in between. Left heel goes down. And you take a standing position from here. Very nice. So on the inhale, you push your left glute forward. Exhale, interlace your palms and bend your right knee. Your pelvis looks forward, okay? Don't open it, close it. And your chest is totally open. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. One more in. Out. Leave your right arm on the left thigh. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale. Inhale, stretch, go lower. And exhale, left elbow behind your right thigh. Okay, connect your palms, open your chest so your palms are in the center of your chest. Okay, heel go behind. If it's difficult, knee on the mat. If it's easy, arms are opened. Pelvis lower. Deep inhale. And exhale, very nice. One more. And the last one, inhale. And release. Arms on the mat, straighten both legs and make the step more narrow, okay? Inhale from here, spine is straight, separate the mat in between your feet. And exhale, bring your torso lower. Deep inhale, deep exhale, stretch your right hamstring, stretch your back. Rock if you want to rock from side to side. When your head goes down, it's really properly activate the parasympathetic nervous system, okay? And especially it's good in the morning to bring the blood into the brain, okay? Especially after our breathing exercises, because we have a lot of oxygen in the blood, okay? So it feeds our brain. Good. Maybe you want to do namaste behind your back. Open your shoulders, or maybe grab your elbows like that. One more inhale and release. Standing position and open your pelvis to the center. Okay, good. Maybe shake a bit from here. Deep inhale. Exhale, good. I feel that all my body is already warm and active. So we worked on the outer of our thigh, okay? And now we will work with the inner, with the opening. So bring your toes to the sides, play with your hips a little bit, okay? When I play with my hips, I always recall Elaine. Yes. So this is what we are doing, the standing position as well. They activate, and if you do standing and open position afterwards, they not only activate, but they balance the muscles that work in conjunction to hold the hip on its place, okay? So it is crucial that we do both inner and outer, okay? And it is very important for the health of our hips. So from here, you zip yourself from the heels, okay? Your pelvic muscles up, your chest up, glutes are engaged, okay? Shoulders are opened. Inhale, arms go up. And with exhale, Rudrasana, you bend both of your knees, your tailbone go down, arms go behind the head. But it's important that your neck is not in tension. If it's in tension, you release the tension by separating your arms, maybe do a cactus position for your arms. Your shoulders have to go down. Maybe you feel your wide muscles here, okay? And contract your palms as well. Try to bring in, activate the glutes to bring pelvis, to open the pelvis, okay? And push knees away from each other to feel the hips. Deep inhale. Lift elbows a little bit higher than your shoulders. Exhale, lower. One more deep inhale. And with the next exhale, you bring your elbows near your knees and try to separate your knees a little bit more. And stomach is parallel the mat, and you walk from side to side and you push your knees away from each other. Good. Breathe deeply. And now for a few times, you lift your torso up, then bring it down, separate knees more. Again, lift up, then go down. I know that you're tight. We'll change it now. Inhale. Exhale, push knees away, and one shoulder goes down. Inhale, middle, and another shoulder goes down. Very nice. And from here, pelvis goes up, straighten your legs, toes look forward, and sharpen your heels a little bit, okay? Back is straight. And with exhale, you do an elbow lock, push it forward, and then down, 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 down. Very nice. And you can rock from side to side here. Breathe deeply. And you can grab one leg, bring yourself closer. And you can grab another leg. And from here, you just bring your palms on the mat and bring your knees down. Okay, connect your toes, separate your knees. Change the body weight from one side to another side. Push pelvis to feel your hips. Okay, separate knees a little bit wider. Bring your pelvis in one line with your knees. Okay, and open your feet under your knees. And maybe bring the body weight on your forearms and not on your palm. And from here, you just gently rock from side to side. Very nice. Push the pelvis back and forth. Try to relax the hips. One more inhale and exhale here. Relax your face to release the tension. And with the next exhale, collect your knees together. Bring them to one side, to another side. Okay, don't curse your yoga teacher for such a strange choice of exercise this morning. Bring your pelvis to the left, okay? Your feet up from the right. Inhale, left arm up, and then with exhale, you bend towards your feet. Right arm supports you. And maybe walk a little bit further to the right. So the stretching is really nice and proper. You feel that not only your left side is stretching, but also your left hip is closing here, okay? Inhale and exhale. And release from here. Same thing we do to the opposite side. Bring your pelvis to the right. Inhale, right arm up. And with exhale, bend to the left. Very good. One more in and out. Surrender to this amazing feeling. Good. And release from here. Amazing. Okay, I will look at the time and I think we have time for one. We don't have any time. Anyways, we'll do that, okay, because we really properly prepared the legs. Separate your legs wider, okay, maybe change the size for the knees, one knee down, one at a time. And then bring your knees to the left, okay? You straighten your right leg. Maybe you gently bring right heel closer to your hip. And then you are aligning your pelvis so it looks forward. Your right glute is engaged. You feel your groin here. Maybe you lift your ankle a little bit higher. Maybe you will externally rotate your left hip to give more space. And from here, you push your chest forward, chin goes up, push pelvis down, right foot pushes the mat. Exhale here. Inhale. And exhale, you go down. And release any tension from your hip, from your face. Breathe deeply. Very good. Relax totally. Release from here. And the same thing we will do to the opposite side. Close your left hip and bring knees to the right. Lift your pelvis to give more space to the glutes, okay? Then bring your right heel a little bit closer and straighten your left leg, okay? Push the pelvis forward. Left glute pushes the pelvis down. Left foot pushes the mat. Inhale, you open your chest. Exhale here. Deep inhale. And exhale, you go down. Relax your hip, relax your face. You see, if you want to deepen into the exercise, half an hour is not enough. Good, totally relax. Release from here. And bring your knees forward. Gently close your hips. And engage in your abdominal muscles, vertebra by vertebra. Bring your back on the mat. Pelvic muscles in and up. Okay, arms go behind your pelvis, shoulders up. 145 degrees, you straighten your legs. Deep inhale and exhale. Maybe arms go behind your head. And then arms go along your body. You make your neck straight, shoulders go down. And you lift your pelvis and put it on your palms. Shoulders are opened, shoulder blades close to each other. Remember that there is no tension in your neck. Maybe legs go behind your head. Very gently work with your upper back and neck. And maybe you will support your back and lift your left legs higher. Whenever you are ready, vertebra by vertebra, bring your back on the mat. Properly stretch, 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 stretch. Elbows closer to your waist, arch your chest, crown of your head on the mat, open your chest here. Disperse the energy. Good. And then with the help of your elbows, lift your chest, tailbone in, chin to chest, lower back on the mat, medium, and upper back on the mat. So good. Open your legs, open your arms. Don't escape Shavasana, okay? Give it a few moments. We won't do it long. Make sure that the body is relaxed. Relax your shoulders, your sacrum zone, your perineum, your face, your lower jaw. Make a deep inhale. And with exhale, totally soften your body. Relax. Try not to escape, stay present in your body. Recall your intention from the beginning of the class. And ask your higher self, the one that gives you um, some help throughout your life for you to become a better person. Ask your higher self, what should I understand? How should I behave? How can I be kinder towards myself and others? How can I see my personal and other people's needs? How can I grow my strength so I'm able to support my own self and people whenever they need it? How can I be the one that I needed when I needed that the most in my life? How can I be the person that can fulfill my own needs and needs of other people around me? Because otherwise, what is the sense? I'm here for people who needs me, for the world who has a place for me to reveal my fullest potential. Then you can deepen your breath, build some gratitude to your body. Feel this might, this force that you've built throughout practice. Now you have the power, now you have all the energy you've built throughout your practice to use it anytime you need for your future goals, big goals, little goals, and for help, for service to other people. Maybe stretch, maybe try to gently bring some movement into your body. Feel about how cool you begin this week. Turn to your favorite side. How cool you began this week, yeah? And take a sitting position. Maybe with your eyes still closed. Having the echo of the practice still in your state. And I want to express my deep gratitude for your attendance, for those who will watch online. Thank you very much for do whatever I can to be useful in this world and to help yourself the very best I can with all my skills. Okay, have an amazing week. Have an incredible Monday and see you all on Wednesday. We'll continue to work on ourselves to change the world, becoming a better person. Namaste. We'll see you afterwards.
Thank you, Lee.